Hello, my name is Betty from Astrology with Betty, and today I'm here to talk to you about the winter solstice and the full moon in Cancer. And to blow a little sage at you guys, help you cleanse your energy because this has been a really rough year for a lot of people. And so I'm here to talk to you. I wanted to know how you guys are feeling. Are you feeling a little emotional today? Are you feeling a little raw, maybe a little overwhelmed? Because that's good and that's normal. So I really wanted to touch in and let everybody know that the solstice, the winter solstice, is the longest night of the year. So this is the most darkness. So this is kind of summing up this whole 2018 has been a year of shock and awe and disappointment and a lot of releasing, a lot of realizing, a lot of letting go. So now we're coming to a real turning point. Things are really starting to shift. However, right now, and also with the holidays, there's a feeling of melancholy. There's a feeling of just being lost, and it really fits in with the longest night of the year. This is really it's always darkest before the dawn. So I wanted to explain to you what's going on, and I wanted to just wish everybody a very happy solstice and a very happy holiday season as well. If you're interested in getting a reading, you can go to my website, astrologywithbetty.com, and you can go ahead and book with me there. So I'm going to put the chart in at the end of the video so you can see what I'm talking about. But the sun enters into Capricorn today, which is December 21st at 5:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The moon is still in Gemini. The moon will be full the 22nd, I believe around 8:30 p.m. On the 22nd. The moon right now is in Gemini, and it's really highlighting a couple of things. We've got Mercury has rejoined up with Jupiter for the third and final pass. They're aligned on a star called Antares. This is the warrior. Okay, so I want building a little bit of a story here. This is a time to really feel your emotions. This is having this new moon in Cancer at 0 degrees of Cancer is a reset button. It's an emotional reset button. Now the nodes are in Cancer and Capricorn. It's very far off, but they are in sign. So it does carry some of the effect of an eclipse. We will have a solar eclipse in January, and we'll talk about that then. But I want you to know that this is a very powerful time. And I know that a lot of people are feeling just defeated or scared or lost. There's been a lot of big changes, a lot of big inspirations, a lot of big action. And now, when it comes time with Capricorn season here, now it's time to get to work. In Sagittarius season, it was wonderful to have these big ideas and big dreams, and we can philosophize and decide, and have all of the potential. Now it's time to get to work. And that can be a little scary because now am I big enough? Am I strong enough? Am I able to take care of myself? And the answer is absolutely yes. I want to talk a little bit about asking for help. We all have guides, we all have angels, we all have ascended masters, whatever you want to call them. They're around us, and they are around us. Their goal is to help us. So you have to ask. And so when you're feeling overwhelmed, or you're feeling like I can't do this, or I don't know what to do, you've got to call out. And it's not, you can't just be polite, oh, maybe can you help me? You've got to demand, I need help. I need inspiration, I need guidance, or I need peace. And you will receive it, I promise. I have done this, and it works. Now, it can be really upsetting when structures crumble and things that we once held very dear, we start to see them for what they really are, not what we thought they were. That could be heartbreaking and devastating. It can be very painful. So I want to talk a little bit about feeling your emotions. It's not weak to feel your emotions. It's actually very strong. So what I'm saying is now the moon in Gemini, she's going to oppose Jupiter. She's going to oppose Jupiter and Mercury conjunct, and she's making some squares to Neptune, to Mars, and then the final one to Chiron. Mars is going to be joining up with Chiron. So this is really the last hit. This is bringing up all of the pain, all of the regret, all of the, from the past. And this is going to be, so this can be a very emotional time. This is a very emotionally charged time. So, don't worry if you're feeling a little funky, if you're feeling out of sorts, because the new moon doesn't need to justify its feelings. It just feels, it's intuition. So it's actually a very positive thing to go into this pain, to go into the, go into the fear, go into the sadness or the sorrow, whatever you're feeling, and really feel it. Now, I don't want you to stay there. We can't wallow, but you need to feel it. Because you can't bring it with you. Now, there's a lot of wonderful, wonderful energy. We've got Saturn in Capricorn. That's where it belongs. Okay, it's home. We've got Neptune in Pisces. It's home. Jupiter in Sagittarius is home. We're going to have Mars entering into Aries on New Year's Eve. Home. Okay, and the Saturn and Neptune, they are making wonderful aspects. This is just... If you choose to be a warrior, okay, and if you choose, this is a time where you can step into your soul's, why you're here. We all have a reason why we're here. Now, we don't have to do that. We don't have to stand up and live in our truth, but this is the time to make your decision. This is like in the movie The Matrix. Which pill are you going to take? It's up to you. But you're never going to see energy like this again, where, but you've got to be strong. And being strong doesn't mean that you don't feel. It doesn't mean that you don't feel. You've got to feel. This is a time to purge, cry, scream, breathe, do whatever you have to do. Make sure that you get this out. Clear out this closet, because now we're moving into 2019. We got all the retrogrades, the major personal planets, the retrogrades, they're behind us. Now it's a time, who do I want to be? And how do I do that? It's time to get to work. Okay, so take this next week or two and allow yourself to feel. Do expect a lot of emotions to come up. Things from the past may reoccur. There can be conversations, situations, just emotions, feelings, dreams. Allow them to come, honor them, feel them, because once we feel our emotions, then they go away. If you're going to ignore them, they're not going to go away. They're going to follow you, and then you can't fly. You can't be free. So right now, feel them and then consciously release them. And if it gets too much, ask for help. I promise that it works. So I really just wanted to give you guys this information. And like I said, now Mars is going to be joining up with Chiron. It's really going to poke the wound. So, it's always darkest before the dawn. So don't give up. You've got to remember, we've got Jupiter and Mercury right on Taurus. This is saying, be a warrior. Warriors are not afraid of themselves. They're not afraid to feel their emotions. And they're not afraid, to step off the cliff. You've got to have faith. So this is a time not to say, all this work that we've done and as far as we've come, this is not the time, you can feel like, oh, forget it. I don't want to do this. I don't know what I was thinking. This is too much. I can't handle it. And now you've got to realize that, and this will be a real dark period, but then the light always wins. Okay, the light always wins. It always comes back. So light a candle and, vision the candle being in you, the light inside of you, light that light. Feel your feelings and set your intentions. And I'm not talking about, oh, I'm going to join a gym or I'm going to eat this, that's great. But I'm talking about, who do I want to be? How do I want my life to look? What kind of person do I want to be? What kind of life do I want to live? And then how do I do that practically? Okay, this is Capricorn, and we've got Saturn. Saturn is finally cleared its shadow. We've got new karma here, okay? This is a time to get rid of the past, let it go, feel it, mourn it, give it one last cry, whatever you got to do, and then move forward. This is time to make new connections. We've got Venus trining Neptune. This is romantic love, trining cosmic love. There is so much potential right now to bring in a new life, but you've got to have faith. You've got to have faith. And for the people who've been doing the work, this is a great time, because now you're going to start to see your rewards. Now you're going to start to see fruit blooming, okay? So don't give up. I know that it's been a rough year. Okay, I understand. I've been there, and I'm telling you, I'm doing the work along with you guys. So this is something that can be done, and it is so worth it. So please take the time, feel your emotions, okay? Allow things to occur, allow endings to resolve, and allow new beginnings to come in. And again, I want to wish you all a very happy winter solstice and a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, happy holidays. And until the next time, I wish you well.